And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Well, that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 28. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas City first.
50. Hey, you block over here.
At the 28-yard line.
Check 45. Gun. Check 45.
On first down, Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. On third down, here comes Mostert. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive.
But it brings up 4th down.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Able to find Harris, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one. 2
yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
50. 45 the mic. Watch it.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Big stop, let's go. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike
32-yard line.
Tight down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Left side caught by Diggs. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
45. Hey, Mike.
First down. 1st and 10.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And his pass incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Hey, watch the slant. Zoom.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. Open man, that's Ozzie Newsome. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Hey. 45.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, start off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Ravens.
Now it's Jackson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
It's a gain of 25.
So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback and his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know they're going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
14. And we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Mike 14, Mike 14. You got nothing today. Sit up!
Jackson eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it, and this is caught. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Andre Johnson, 43 yards, as his guys are first on the scoreboard here this afternoon. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score, Ravens 7, Chiefs nothing. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. The Hall of Famer Ozzie Newsome, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
That's what I do. Check 99.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Now Sanders. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
It's your time, baby.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
Get 300. Get 300.
The final shot before half for Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This will make it into the end zone, and the half will begin with a touchback.
Okay, baby, let's go. Let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room. They've taken a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're
weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 68 yards as the Ravens push further down in front.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
45's the mic. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Whip, 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 whip. Zoom, zoom. Hey, take 26.
From the gun, Rodgers. He's going to go up top again. It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff for Charles. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Let's bring it. Check 45 to Mike. Check 45. Box it, box it, box it.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. A quick throw here, that's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
319. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 45, 45. Mike, 45. I got you, son. I got you.
Operating from the gun. Rodgers Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up fourth down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
45's the mic. Here we go, here we go. Go to 50. Mike 45. Chip.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got Ozzie Newsome. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. And again, it's Rodgers. Going underneath for Charles. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Rodgers now on third and goal. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, and for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. You used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski, okay? Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
Too many syllables. Yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. They'll start here with Jackson. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
It got his man complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Darren Waller, 74 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. They drew that up. I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
At their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? We're back now in KC. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Rodgers now on first down. Steps away. Throw left side complete. It's Johnson. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Andre Johnson, 32 yards. Jones. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Chiefs 14.
And there's been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them what's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also a 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
This is Johnson. He's got it. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43. Throwing is Jackson. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw again, Jackson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A gain of 3, 2nd down. I have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And look at this. They get the turnover they need. It's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. I'm surprised with the lead in a 1-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
258. Check 45 to Mike. We got to get the ball. 26. Let's go. 45, 45, 45.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Check 300. Check 300. Check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Let's go, tackle.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
45. Hey, 88. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, y'all. Box it.
Back to throw. Rodgers. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
45's the mic. Let's go, defense.
On play action, Rodgers sliding out of the pocket. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. On play action, it's Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. He's got it at the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. 32 yards. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some.
One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Today's final score, Ravens.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.